Oops. I always miss when it starts. Hello, and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be the March reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus to get additional messages. Also, keep in mind that these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you'd like a personal reading, which is always best, all the information is below. And know that the energies can be interchanged. Like I said, apply it to which one is you in the situation. I've changed around the spreads because I'm trying to bring some new life into the readings. So what we have here is what the overall theme is for the month, what Spirit's advice is in regards to that, why it's happening, what you're thinking, feeling, and doing in regards to this situation, what is the higher message or lesson involved here, what your advice is, what are any challenges or things that you need to be aware of in order to have a positive outcome in the situation, and what could be the possible outcome should all go well. So let us take a look at what you do, and then of course we're going to clarify. You have the 10 of Summer, an emotion fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely and people you can trust. And then we have the Empress, time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. And then we have the King of Summer, which is the King of Cups, honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. And again, you could be the King of Cups, or the King of Cups is the person that you're dealing with. Now, the 10 of Cups, of course, is it. It's being united by bonds of true everlasting love. It's all you could wish for. Again, emotion fulfilling life with family or friends. It's free flowing feelings. It's fertility. It's abundance, stability, comforts of home, blessings. It's the end of hard times because you're at the 10. It's highly spiritual omen. It's good luck. It's blessings from above. It's achievement of perfect love and enjoying the glory of the heavens here on earth. It's about relationships, family, joy, dreams, wishes, love, good fortune, accomplishments, gratitude. It's peace. It's family celebrations or reunions. It's the beginning of new love. It's satisfaction of long-term love and commitment to building over time. You know, the commitment to build over time. It's your values. It's following one's heart and intuition. It's being inspired, being happy. Again, trust and fulfillment. And then the Empress, you know, she's the feminine principle. She's the goddess of fertility, Earth Mother. I mean, who knows? Maybe some of you are going to be having a baby or something because we got fertility here and fertility there. You know, she's the Earth Mother. She's ruled by Venus. You know, she symbolizes creativity, art, harmony, luxury, beauty, grace. You know, she has a connection to the mystical realm. Deep emotional connections, you know, with earth and life, nature, abundance. You know, it's the feminine power. It's nurturing, sensuality. Again, pregnancy, birth, new ideas, new projects, new ways of being, growth and development. She's nurturing, caring, supportive. Or it's, you know, it could be the universe universal energy that's about to intervene in your life. It's a glimpse of a miracle. It's good fortune, blessings worthy of being received. And the King of Cups, like I said, I don't know if this is you or the person you're dealing with coming in to show their love. He's a person who's emotionally mature in the upright. In the reverse, he's a nightmare. He's a person that doesn't repress his emotions and unconscious impulses, but he has learned, again, to accept and deal with them in a mature and balanced manner. He symbolizes emotions, creativity, the unconscious. He's a master of his own feelings. He's balanced again between emotional and intellect. It's strong bonds in a relationship, based on understanding, temperance, again, being in balance. He's considerate and kind and compassionate and loving. He's level-headed, again, uses emotional intellect to make smart decisions. He has an open heart and mind. And it could possibly be an older male, because he is a king. And then, of course, the world is all about, cycles completing. And a lot of cycles are ending and new ones are starting. It's the completion of a journey, a new beginning. It's future looking. It's ruled by Saturn, which deals with, again, time. And it also deals with travel. So some people might be traveling to see other people. It's about enduring hardships and challenges, and coming full circle. One's efforts paying off. Completing major life cycles. It could symbolize, again, end of pregnancies or birth. In that you've got the Empress here. And I did place it underneath the Empress. Marriages. And you have that here. This is like family life, abundance. So this is what might be coming in for you, or this is what you've attained or are going to attain here. I mean, this is all positive. This is beautiful, actually. Let's again, it's new beginnings after a cycle. And again, it could be travel as well. So this is your current situation for the month. And Spirit's advice in regards to this is look for a sign. So something, the winds of change are blowing, as they say. Your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have deep meaning to you. Many people see white feathers to indicate that their angels are with them, or they may smell scents from their childhood that connect with a family member. Signs require focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake synchronistic events for mere coincidences at this time. They are a message especially designed for you. That's lovely. It's nice. It's almost refreshing. It's refreshing because whenever I'm doing the readings and I'm always seeing enemies and lies and deception, it's so nice to see, something beautiful coming in. So congratulations to you, Libra. And the reason for all of this is, well, there's been success. Forgiveness. Somebody was willing to forgive this scandal. I knew there had to be something negative in there somewhere, but it's in the past. The reason why you're having all of this abundance and love and new cycles and new beginnings and positive things is because there's been success in overcoming any challenges or scandals or negative stuff from the past. We've embodied forgiveness, and we've gained some clarity. Everybody realizes their role. Everybody holds themselves accountable for their actions. People willing to put in the work and the effort on themselves and into the relationship, gaining higher perspective on things. Or, You know, this is what's needing to happen in order to have this. Now, how you're thinking, feeling, or what you're doing in regards to the situation is we have the lesson. Solitude. I told you the negatives were in there somewhere. Deception and confusion. So you could be possibly, the solitude is like the hermit, you know, you could be in self-reflective mode, trying to go over the past again, trying to figure out, you know, if people have learned, if things can turn around, if you should give things another chance, you know, is this person lying still? Let us check. Let us check. Or this is you, again, because this is what you're thinking, feeling, doing. So if you're the person, you know, wanting to make the offer, wanting to do whatever, again, you could be contemplating, going within, trying to figure out a way how to heal the past, the deceptions of the past, you know, to learn the lessons, to help guide you into this positive possibility here for the month of March. Let's see, fame. Oops. Oof. We have successful lives. Let's see. Fame. We have La Donna di Servizio, which is the servant, helper, servant, helper, someone who's reliable, dependable, who's there for you. And then we have La Alegría, which is, you know, celebrating with friends, family, you know, let the good times roll. Enjoyment of life. Somebody's feeling distraught, in despair, confused, or don't know what to do, or just a mess. somebody's a mess. Now this is either, you know, someone trying to help heal a situation again, help heal the lies of the past in order to reunite, you know, because they're feeling all in despair and distraught in regards to what's transpired, or maybe there's some fears involved in regards to opening up, speaking up, you know, asking for forgiveness, wanting forgiveness, giving forgiveness. Clarity, we have La Fidelità, which is loyalty, faithfulness, fidelity, commitment, you know, to your relationship. We got melancholy, sadness and depression. And then we have L'Amica, which again is the friend, the confidant, someone we're close to, someone who we depend, you know, is dependable, reliable, you know, strong bond with this person. And we have depression again, you know, low morale, or you know, lacking the strength or inner courage to heal or to move forward or to speak up, you know, staying in our woes. So I don't know if this is you in your woes over, you know, what's happened. Unsure. Again, if you can forgive, or this is you being depressed because you want forgiveness from this person, you know, because you've gained clarity. Scandal, we have Belvedere, which is to have foresight, to try to look long term, future looking, optimistic about the future. Allegraza Arquare, lightheartedness, celebrations, reuniting. It's kind of reminds me of the Three of Cups. It could also symbolize third party situations. You know, this is on Scandal. And then we have Bambino. It's all about new beginnings. And we're in deep thought and contemplation because we want new beginnings, or we're wondering if they can be had, despite, you know, things ending horrifically because of somebody's shady behavior. Lying, cheating, self-serving, whatever it was, whether this was you or the person that you were dealing with. You know, I always try to throw out there, sorry for my silence, I'm trying to see what else I get with this, because I think it's important to not try to wrap everything up in a nice, neat little bow where everybody's reconciling, because that's not reality. And because this is a general reading, I'm not getting any specific storylines or the two individuals involved, you know, to know for sure how that situation may or may not play out, you know. But it's, you always have to throw out the option too, where because you've allowed a cycle to end, you're now embodying the Empress, and you've opened the door to receiving true love from somebody who is, you know, going to give you the Ten of Cups, because you've learned from this past experience. You know, no more lying to oneself, or no more, you know, or it's, you know, trying to help yourself to become happy again, or to surround yourself with people that are going to make you happy, you know. And that's you overcoming the past, the pains of the past, the lies of the past. You know, it's going to be you helping yourself, you know, because you've gained clarity on this relationship. And it was a relationship, you know, that made you depressed and made you sad, and there was no movement forward, you know, with this person. Now, Lamika, there's no male version of this card. And even in the definition, it just says a friend. So, I mean, this could be male or female. You know, or again, this could be you trying to be your own best friend. Again, trying to help yourself get over this sadness and depression because you've gained clarity in this situation. You know, because you've been willing to forgive and release what's transpired here in the past. or someone who didn't treat you right, because Il Nemico is certainly not the King of Cups. Could be the same person if they've changed their behavior, if they've learned and grown, and you know, they could now be coming to embody this because they've realized whatever. But this could also be you just trying to be future looking, be optimistic about your future, be optimistic about, you know, again, being happy, being joyous, having new beginnings, you know, because you've done a lot of reflecting, you've done a lot of thinking about this situation, and now you know what you want, you know what you don't want, what you settle for, what you won't settle for, what the lessons were involved, what role you played, what role they played, and you've kind of made peace with yourself. And because you've made peace with yourself, you again have allowed a cycle to end, and now you've opened up the door for something better to come in. So I throw that out for those of you that are in that situation. Or again, you know, this could be you gaining all this clarity, wanting to make an offer, wanting to fix things, or someone's doing that with you. So there's, you know, 3 different scenarios that could be possible here. And what you're thinking, feeling, and doing, again, in regards to all this, so again, we had the lesson, solitude, deception, confusion. You know, it's again about learning, living and learning, going within, reflecting on, again, the lies, the deception, no longer deceiving ourselves, getting out of confusion or wanting to. Let's see the lesson. The lesson. Nemica. This is the female foe. And this could be, you know, someone who's working against us. This could be us working against ourselves, being our own worst enemy. This could also be, you know, if this is the person that you're dealing with, you know, this person isn't too happy with you because you showed up as the Il Nemico. So the 2 of you, so this is the lesson involved here, that that behavior only caused this person to be like this towards you. You get what you give in the end. And this is about things turning around for the better. This is about good luck, good fortune. That's like the wheel of fortune, which is like the wheel of karma. Again, the world, the wheel. Again, it's about out with the old and in with the new. Things wrapping up. We have the superbia, which is arrogance, ego. Ego in the sense where we're only thinking about ourselves, that we're self-serving, egotistical. It's also about, you know, being in our shadow self, fear, resentment, anger, deception, whatever it is. And then we have Viaggio, which is about travel. We had the world card here. It's about travel. Maybe people are traveling to see each other, or this could just symbolize, you know, moving on. Or even, because it reminds me kind of like the Chariot and kind of like the 6 of Wands. So it could symbolize, you know, having victory over the situation, learning the lesson, you know, moving forward, taming our ego, our shadow sides, you know, letting go of our fears, our worries, our resentments, you know, and good things are going to come as a result of that, because again, we are allowing a cycle to end and a new one to begin. And we have solitude. Somebody's reflecting on expressing their feelings. This is a love letter. Either you've received one or you are thinking about expressing your feelings. You know, maybe you're the one who's looking for forgiveness because you've gained clarity. Or this is you reflecting on, you know, one message that you've gotten. And then we have L'amante, which is the female lover, or someone who kind of hides their feelings. So maybe this is you, again, going within, you know, trying to reflect on the way how to express your feelings, you know, here. or you're trying to find a way how to express your feelings to win back the love of this person. Deception, we have Lamika. So this could again be us lying to ourselves, or you lied to someone else who was, you know, your best friend, your confidant, your lover, your whatever it was. And now she's Lanemika because of it. Deception, yeah, regrets. Living in the past, regretful of the past, regretful of the lies and whatever it is that we did. And then we have Gran Consolacion. Kind of reminds me of the Seven of Cups, you know, because he's got all kinds of things floating around above his head here, choices, or this is about, you know, getting what we want after so long, dreaming about it for so long, you know, wondering if we can, because we're in our thoughts and our regrets, so we're wondering if, you know, through the time that's passed here, if we can still, you know, get what we want. We're trying to figure out what we want. Could be living in illusions. No more, that's what I said, no more confusion. That's what I said, confusion, Gran Consolacion, Seven of Cups. It's kind of like uncertainty. Maybe uncertainty if you can heal a situation. If you can trust somebody. Confusion. Yeah, like a stanza. If you can persevere. We have the male lover here. And then we got foolish choices. So somebody made foolish choices, or wondering if it'll be foolish to engage with this person again, to accept their love and to have hope and persevere, or if it's just more the same old, same old. Or again, this could be you wondering if you know, because you feel like you made bad choices, you're unsure of how to express your love now to help the situation to persevere and move forward. Try to gain back the love that you lost. Reminds me of that old song. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. The love I lost was a good love. The love I lost. Teddy P. Yes, I'm old school. Now with the higher self spirit message here, and either from your higher self, from the universe, or the lesson, or whatever it is, the higher message here is to kind of be in the present moment. Not in the shoulda, woulda, couldas, not in the past, not in the future. Be present, because it's the only thing that we have some control over. I'm fully present in the here and now. And then we have Jesus. I pray for Jesus' help and guidance with the situation. You know, Jesus is all about love and compassion and allowing that what he embodied to help heal oneself, this situation. You know, it's all about compassion. And again, it's about healing. And then we have Father. My true Father is God in heaven, who shines healing light upon me, my birth father, in our relationship. Now, some people, everybody's got that childhood wounding. Some people might have father issues. So again, you might have entered into relationships because you were looking for your father. Same way masculine sometimes looks for the mother. You're trying to look for the love you didn't receive, and so you choose certain partners that you think you can right that wrong that was done to you in childhood. But in essence, it's really not the right way to go about doing it. The lesson is in it for you to love yourself regardless of what someone else is or isn't giving to you. It's about you giving it to yourself. And that way you won't attract people that lie, use, and manipulate and whatever, because you've healed yourself. So this is about healing either our childhood wounding, you know, and learning lessons and getting the aha moments and attracting better partners, better situations, you know. Or if you're the person who's got father issues, maybe again you behave in relationships the way that your father was, because we imitate what we see. So universe is saying to you there might be some healing that you need to do in that area so that you can step up and become the King of Cups. You can give and receive love from an authentic place, you know, allow that healing to happen, be in the present moment. And also know that, again, your true father is God in heaven. So your earthly people are people that are in your life to serve a purpose, to serve a role in this incarnation. It includes your friends, your family members, your soul group, your all that. It's about they're part of the plan, and to try to gain a higher perspective in regards to all of that and know that they're just part of the plan. They're just players in the game, or players in the, or fellow classmates and teachers, you know. It's, and understand that the universe loves you, the universe cares for you, the universe is watching out for you. They have your highest and best interests at heart. Now, the advice for you is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So this could be you expanding your circle of friends, helping you through any emotional stuff that you might be going through, to help you heal, to bring back some joy and happiness into your life. Because you're distracting yourself from all the woes that was going on here. Now, you know, this card has been coming up a lot in the different signs, and the weeklies and the monthlies, both for the masculine side, the feminine, and for both. You know, if there's a situation going on where someone is trying to reconcile, someone's trying to come back, if they're showing you and they're proving to you that they are genuine and that they have learned, they have grown, they can hold themselves accountable, they're voicing to you how they feel, what they've learned, what their next plan of action is, like they're actually giving you some proof that they're now the King of Cups. It's to let you be kind of open to hearing them out, to forgiving, and for you guys to kind of like help each other as you're both in the beginning stages. One might be a little further along than the other. I think the masculine is trying to catch up now to the feminine, but it's being able to, again, help each other to heal. And then we have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So this could be, you know, while you're separated from this person and everybody's going through their stuff, the universe is caring for you and watching over the situation and helping you both to heal. Or this might symbolize, you know, that you, again, for those people that are leaving a situation behind and freeing themselves up to now some new experience. You know, they're saying, you know, get out and mingle so you can possibly meet some new people, you know, because you've now separated from this person, and to be passionate about your life and about new opportunities in love, you know, being present, not being in the woes that was up here. Now, what may be challenging you are things that you need to be aware of in order to have a positive outcome in this situation. So we had two cards come up in the reverse in the challenge, and then this one came up in the ally. We have the Ringmaster of Scrutiny, Discernment, Clear Vision, and Details, the Mapmaker of Destiny, Authentic Purpose, Inspiration, and Free Will, and then the Lady of the Mirror, Reflection and Non-Judgment. So let us see what these say. Number 9. When the ringmaster of scrutiny appears as your challenger, he warns you to observe your situation with discernment and clarity. It's time to see the flaws in the foundations you and others have built under you. It also seems that you may be getting caught up in the details of your dream when really it's time to leave them to the divine. Perhaps you're worrying about the past and the future too much, forgetting that the dream is created in the now time. Often, the ringmaster of scrutiny also brings a warning to read the fine print and watch for hidden agendas when you're involved with others. Don't worry, whatever your current challenge, things can be resolved as soon as you cultivate detachment and trust that the details will be taken care of once you turn them over to the divine. The universe has an uncanny way of self-correcting when you get out of your own way. And I've mentioned this in several readings. That's the hardest thing for us to do, is to get out of our own way, because the ego is strong here. And we self-sabotage and whatever due to our wounding and our conditioning and our fears and our whatever, and we keep ourselves stuck. We keep ourselves from positive things because we're so used to the crap that we, again, continue to attract the same types of people, be the same way. It's time to wake up and get out of our own way, myself included. I said it's a problem for everyone. It's all part of the journey. The map maker of destiny. As a challenger, oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. There it is. Oh, this is ally or challenger. Doesn't matter which position it comes in. It says, when the map maker of destiny appears, it's a sign that you're being given an opportunity to transform fate into destiny. And again, fate is things that is preordained, prearranged before you even come in here. There are fated events. There are people that are meant to come into your life, karmic relationships, soulmates, twin flames that are meant to bring you attention to yourself. These are the fated events. And what you do after that happens, your free will choices, that's why we have here free will, that will lead you towards your destiny. And that destiny is either the right path or the wrong path. It just depends on you. But it is about free will. Your map of destiny shows all the places you're meant to visit, places where you will be challenged to evolve into the highest aspects of the self. Remember that you're a spark of the divine come to earth to experience itself in human form. As such, your path is unique. It's also somewhat preordained, and fate represents the events in your life that were meant to happen and that you can't change. Fate is transformed into destiny according to how you respond to your circumstances. It's just what I said. Destiny offers you the ability to make great opportunities out of fated experience, so free will and choice are possible at certain points on your map. Now is one of those times. You're faced with a relationship or circumstance brought to you by fate. How you respond will lead you into your perfect destiny. Your ally may assume the form of a soulmate, come to heal your heart and be your companion. Perhaps your challenger makes you face the things within you that must change in order for you to express your highest good. Maybe fate brings you an ally in the form of a wonderful new project, or a challenger in the form of a failed business. No matter which form they take, all are perfect expressions of fate inviting you into your destiny. Pay attention as your map unfolds now, and remember that fate makes the map, but destiny is determined by the manner in which you engage your journey. And the lady in the mirror, 44. What's the very last one? Reflection and non-judgment. The lady of the mirror is both ally and challenger, asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events in your life. She represents the powerful force of the law of attraction and reminds you that what you are is what you attract. That's what I mentioned earlier. When you got shitty people come into your life, it's not because you're a shitty person, but it's because you're lacking self-love, self-respect, and boundaries, and there's some karma that needs to be addressed there within you. It's a lesson. It's an experience that is meant to teach you a lesson. So that's, you know, when they say law of attraction, well, I don't put out negative stuff and all I get is negative. Well, somewhere in there, that's the frequency that you're vibrating on. So that's what's coming to you. That's why they always say, watch your words, watch your thoughts, especially in regards to yourself. You know, negative self-talk. You know, it's about, you got to love yourself. Love yourself, and you'll attract those that will also love you. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions, or if you find yourself a victim of a big picture event, say a war. This is a distorted interpretation of this law. Certain events are fated to test our faith. Rather, find yourself within the web woven through your life, your relationships, opportunities, desires, seeming failures, and successes. Observe how you responded to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are with love. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honor every part of your story as essential to your highest unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? Do you love what you see in the mirror? As I said, self-love. Can you perceive your part in your reactions and the motives behind your current inquiry? You will find your answer in a thorough and honest self-appraisal, self-reflection. And what is the possible outcome in regards to the situation, or what you're working towards because you've gone through this? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And be open to new love. Again, either with this person or with someone new. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. We had the La Lettera up here on top of solitude. So again, somebody's reflecting on how they feel, all that. So you could either be having a conversation with this person where you're both needing to honestly discuss your feelings with each other and be open to new love, and that it's safe for you to love, or, you know, someone's going to be expressing to you how they feel, or you to somebody new. And on that note, I send you love and light. I wish you healing and luck in regards to this and anything else you might be going through. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. I think I'm going to make myself some dinner before I do the next two sides. That way I can't channel good on an empty stomach, right, when you're hungry. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye.